Greetings everyone, welcome to the stream. Got some GACs to play tonight. Got my Loquitur account with 10 million. Got my Lex Talionis account with 2.5 million. And yeah, we're gonna play through some GACs. The MO in GAC here lately has been other people paid a lot more attention to the last couple Datacron sets than I did. And I'm struggling against some of these people that really just have done a lot with their Datacrons and you know, have the characters that go with the Datacrons, and it leaves me so far at quite a bit of a disadvantage in threes. So I'm going to have to rethink my Datacron strategy. So this player has 2 full rows in 4, and then they've already got a full row in 5. And let's go look at my situation. Yeah, I've got 2 full rows, 1 full row. So they have like, it's not that many more Datacrons than me. They just must have focused better on the characters that they have and done more rerolls or something. Yeah, I got quite a few Datacrons. But, yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'm not as far off as I thought. But, yeah, when I'm looking at the teams that they've put down, it just feels like they've done a better job planning their strategy than I have. So yeah, I've the first round of threes this time I didn't even get to play, but last week I got to play, went 1 and 2, wasn't bad, but in the 2 that I lost, I feel like the Datacrons made a pretty big difference, and my defenses aren't holding. Like, I really thought this Queen Amidala defense would be pretty good at pulling one of the better teams. The Gungans have been beat every time in one battle. Like, I haven't even got a hold against an opponent with the Gungans. So I don't know if they're just that much worse in threes or what, but I'm getting my defenses are just useless. It seems like. We've got Ray. Again, she hasn't held anything. The Qui-Gon team doesn't seem to hold anymore. The Inquisitor teams, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a hold sometimes. I've got a couple with, like, the Padme team has had a couple holds, I think. And then on the back wall, you know, my back wall Galactic Legend has held a few times. I've managed to hold with that a few times. But I felt like I was getting to the point of having a pretty good defense. But, yeah, my opponents seemed to be able to sort it out without too much trouble. So, I don't know. This round of threes, I just don't seem to have, like, caught the wave of the meta or something. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Interesting. It's interesting. Something to reflect on as we go into the next round of fives. The vector victory is still on the screen. Okay, we'll clear that off. We'll clear off the vector. Last few Datacron sets have been very powerful, says Swgoh gameplay. Jean-Francois says the vector victory is still up. Queen Amidala can hold if you give her a good level 6 support Datacron where attackers ramp damage. Well, let's go out where we can edit defense then. and see if we've got a better Datacron to use here. Okay, attacker allies gain defense penetration. So that's not support. 25% chance to remove turn meter. 10% turn meter. Whenever a support inflicts debuffs, attackers get 10% critical damage. Is this the one you're talking about? Is this the appropriate support? Reduce their tenacity by 100%, inflict debuffs. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I think this is the only one I rolled support mechanics like that on. That's my Nihilist Cron, but honestly, you know, we don't have Nihilus at the level where he can support it. I can go see if I've got any rerolls on that. Can we reroll? We can reroll this and try to get light side mechanics. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, even though it's a Nihilus at the top end, we can still reroll to a light side mechanic. Interesting. I might want this Nihilus Datacron for 5s though. That's the ting. We might be looking at using this for... We might be looking at using this for 5s. And the dark side isn't bad. Let's try this. Let's try keeping the dark side just for a second here. And let's see if we've got a good Datacron support. So we could try to re-roll here and just get a better support. Let's try it. Let's try re-rolling the support, see what happens. Okay, we got it. I mean, right away. So we can take that, and then we can try to re-roll for light side mechanics. What's the best? That's clearly not the best light side mechanic right there, right? Okay. So then we have crit damage, special damage, physical damage. I don't think we really want the special damage, do we? We can re-roll that. And we can do physical damage. Because, well, let's take a look. Before I get too carried away. Padawan Obi-Wan. Physical damage. Physical damage. Okay, so he has physical damage. So Padawan Obi has 5% critical chance for each heal over time, 5% critical damage for each stack of protection. If there's a handmaiden decoy, he grants her 50% defense. Should probably invest in that Zeta as well for Grand Arena. Alright, where's Qui-Gon? That's special damage. He's so special. Battle meditation. Special damage. Okay. And then his Zeta. That's just a lot of text. If the ally leaders Galactic Republic and take a bonus turn to spell all debuffs. Start of the battle, she gains 25% turn meter. Unless you get that Zeta too. Now that we're getting some free Zetas, we'll put those Zetas on these guys. I think I've got all of them on Queen Amidala already. Where is she? Yeah, she's maxed out. Physical damage. Physical damage. Okay, remove. Okay. Alright. So physical damage is pretty good there. So is there a level 9 mechanic here that we want? Visas, Nihilus, Younghan, Barris, Stormtrooper, Vandor. None of this is really helping us with this team, right? Okay, so we'll just leave it. Crit damage. Let's just try a shot at re-rolling the protection. That's 800k. That's a lot to re-roll, but let's see. Special damage, crit damage. What the heck? Let's do crit damage. Alright, so now we've got a very damaging Datacron. 3 rolls on crit damage, 2 rolls on physical damage, a little bit of health. Alright. And then let's go to 5v5. Grand Arena. Edit defense. 5v5. And let's revise this team. Should we leave Padme in the team? That's a good question. Is there a reason we would want more Jedi? So let's get the 2 dudes in here for sure. One dude, one other dude. We're going to pick that Datacron that we just worked on. Okay. That'll update next time when we reset. Is there something specific that makes it better if they're Jedi? Just all allies are Galactic Republic. Just make it a timeout team. Put in Padme. I don't want a tank in here. I don't really use Padme for another offensive team on her own. Although I could. I've got enough Galactic Republic now. Maybe we need to... Yeah, the stun from Ayla might be nice, though. Especially if she's removing tenacity. Alright. Done. I don't put this team on defense. I use it to counter Ray teams with Nest and Nest Datacron. It's so good to see POW destroy the whole Ray team. So you, So you're taking it on offense to beat Rays. That's interesting. I messed around with that team. I got 2.7 with my Gungans, and then I got like 2.3 with my Queen Amidala team, and I tried it several times, and I couldn't get better than 2.3. I feel like maybe if I get those Zetas on, or maybe just improve the mods a little bit more, maybe I can get a full 2.7, but I'm close. 5 million with just 2 teams, not too bad. Get that up to 5.4. And then I got another million with the Jedi and just some other miscellaneous stuff. So meeting our raid requirements now. But okay, let's take a look at our opponent. 10 million, well, let's just call it 11 million because 10,992 is 11. So 11 million, 4-3 in ships, 6-6 in characters. Galactic War Battles won 25,000, so that's 6 years. 6 years, yep. In terms of ships, Leviathan, Executor, Profundity. Profundity 6 stars, so just not quite complete. Leviathan's also 6 stars. But yeah, so he's got the he's got the 3rd big fleet, so he's ahead of us in fleets. 7 Galactic Legends, same as me, missing the Lord Vader still. Got Revan, Malak, Skywalker, Darth Bane, Relic 8. Afra's Relic 7. Malicos, Relic 6. The usual suspects. Pretty similar to my account. Let's see if he's got the new Bo-Katan Mandalore or not. Yeah, he's got her done at Relic 7. So he's ahead of me there. And I think he's still working on the Gungans. So I'm ahead of him there. But yeah, pretty similar on our accounts. Let's organize it by speed. Take a look here. Commander Ahsoka Tano, fastest non-GL character. 353. That's not bad, but if that's the fastest character, I think we may actually have a speed advantage. 344 on Revan's pretty fast. So it looks like he's got quite a few characters over 300. So we have a little bit of a speed advantage on him, but I don't know how much that counts for with Datacrons these days. So the teams he put down, like this Rex team, that's hard to deal with. We've got a Radis team here. The Newt Gunray team, I don't feel like that's too bad. Malicos, we've got to figure out how to deal with. Maybe Triumvirate works here. I'm not sure if there's an insta-kill team that we could use to just, you know, nuke him out. Maybe a bounty hunter team or something like that we could take a look at. Otherwise, I have to use a Galactic Legend on that. And then here we've got Malgus with Darth Revan and Bastila. I feel like we've beaten that before with gas. So maybe we'll try gas on that. Cooking with gas. We got some resistance here. We'll try our Mandalorian team there. We've got this Traya team that looks pretty tough. We've got Jedi Master Luke behind Bastila with Wat Tambor. Now this is kind of an old school team that Bastila gives him like protection up that comes on top of his normal protection. So even if you can find a way to get rid of his protection, he still regenerates. But I think without Hermit Yoda in here, this is not as ridiculous as it is in 5s with Hermit Yoda. But that whole thing is kind of fallen off. But then he has this stun Datacron for Jedi. So the Jedi's using specials in this team. They're just going to be using specials all the time. So whoever I put in there, if I try to beat this with a non-GL team, whoever I put in there is just going to be stunned for every turn. Jabba, I don't think we can beat Jabba with Night Sisters in 3s. So I might take a poke at this with Night Sisters just to see what we can do. Try to save ourselves a Galactic Legend if we can. And I'll probably have to use my JMK against the Ray. So So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. JMK against the Ray. Maybe I just need to use the SLKR here, but I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get to the back wall and, you know, need my SLKR against a layup or something like that on the back wall. So I really want to try to save that. So maybe let's try the Night Sisters first. I don't think Night Sisters can do this in threes. But let's take a look at what that would look like. Because we would do Talzin, Marin, and then I guess we would do Daka. And that way if Marin dies, we can bring her back with Daka. If Daka dies, probably Talzin also dies. And we can just work our way through it. Bane might beat that JML. Bane might beat the JML. So Bane does ramping. As soon as we go in there, Wat Tambor is going to give the tank tech to Jedi Master Luke. So is Bane going to ramp up enough damage that he can kill Jedi Master Luke with the buff on? That's the question. I suppose if Bane doesn't kill him, he'll at least kill Bastila and Wat Tambor. So even if it doesn't work, it'll just be a solo JML who is not in the leader slot. And that should be pretty easy to clean up, to be honest. Yeah, let's try these Night Sisters. Try. Oh. Ooh. Whenever an enemy is stunned, Asajj takes a bonus turn. Nah, I don't think that's good. 79% defense, crit avoidance, Night Sisters. Inflict a debuff, deal bonus damage. That's good for us, right? Bane can't be stunned and gains so much mastery and max health that he'll do damage in millions. Traya beats the JML team, don't waste Bane. Traya? Night Sisters can work. Zareth always does it in threes. Oh, nice, Darthcliff. Well, who does he use? Does he use these three, or does he have... What Night Sisters does he use? Because I could see dropping... well, my Asajj isn't high enough level to take advantage of that Datacron, but I could see, you know, using Asajj in here instead of Daka, just to try to remove any buffs that they get and slow things down a little bit. Jar Jar says hi. Hey there, Jar Jar. How are you doing? Okay, so let's try it. So we want to do Traya against the JML team, huh? How do you actually beat the JML, though? I mean, I can see getting Isolate on JML, killing Bastila and Wat Tambor. Then you have to have enough damage to actually beat JML. And he's got... You know, he'll have the Wat Tambor buff on. I don't think Daka, but I'm not sure who it is instead. I feel like if it's not Daka, it would be Asajj. Just for that initial debuff. We can try it with Asajj. Daka's a good insurance policy, though, right? Because if Marin gets targeted right away, Daka can bring her back. No, we'll try it this way. We'll try it with Asajj. We'll take a swing at it. Here we go. Okay. And they're in on Talzin. Okay, Talzin's out. Not much to be gained here, is there? Okay. Marin's disarmed. I feel like I've got to go into stealth here because they're targeting Marin, so we can let Asajj get killed. We'll bring Daka back to life, but I don't think that's a bad deal. Or Mother Talzin, or yeah, bring Mom back to life. And then we did kill Chrysanthemum on the attack, so that brought Asajj back to life. We'll stay. Oh, we got 13 plagues over there, so that's probably going to be good. All right, they're in on Mom Talzin. Select basic, right? And then that's it. Now it's just a matter if we get enough damage to take out the Jabba. Oh, come on. So we killed the... You know what? We're just going to put it on basic. And if he attacks Talzin, it's all good. If he doesn't attack Talzin, we will eventually run out of time, but fine. It's whatever. We'll just run it. I don't think there's any advantage in me picking the skills. And there's no way that I could have like avoided getting the kill with you know, on the attack, because yeah, once we're in basic mode, that's all we got, right? Oof. 5 bombs, huh? Okay. Ultimately, not a big deal. Come on, Jabba. Is there a way that I can make this worse by not picking basics? Right? If I do the special here, or Mother Talzin special, like, does that make it more likely that Talzin dies? I guess not. How do I get her killed? She's too good. I mean, we've got to have her in the lead for this. Maybe if I slow her down. Maybe if I make Talzin like super slow for future battles. She'll take less turns. Get more bombs on her. It's too much recovery right now. She's recovering everything. Or maybe it's Asajj's basic. That's a bad deal. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I can't figure out why it is that Talzin's like... Oh. Is it my Datacron? It might be this. Might just be that. Datacron might be too good. Anyway, I mean, it'll be a Jabba cleanup. Dang it. Huh. Does he have Queen Amidala? You need Bane for her. He does have Queen Amidala, I think, but she's not on the defenses that I can currently see. So if he does, she's on the back wall. So if we can save Bane and SLKR for the back wall, if we can get through all this stuff without using them, then if those teams aren't on the back wall, you know, we got them for the front, the top front stuff up there. Okay. So let's okay. We've gotten ourselves to a position where Jabba has very little turn meter, so I'm going to let it expire here where he's low on turn meter. Because he's not going to kill us, right? Okay, we'll submit that. and we'll try to come in and clean up Jabba. Alright, so if we use the triumvirate here, try to kill this with triumvirate, what do I use here for this Traya team? What would you guys suggest for that Traya team? Because, I mean, I feel like I've got to use a Galactic Legend there, because I don't really... I don't have something that reliably beats that team. Or I may have, but I just don't know it. Okay. Let's get in there with the Mandalorian team. Okay. We've got 4 stacks, so we're just going to go in with 4 stacks. Nope. All right. Oh, dang, come on, man. All right, let's get over here on resistance here. Actually, let's see if we can kill Zori. She stealthed up on me. He stealthed up on me. They all hate me. Okay. Alright. When everyone has stealth, then no one does. Ooh. Losing our Mandos. Ooh, we lost that damage. That's probably it. Yeah, good gravy. Not quite enough. Yeah, I should not have attacked Zori. I should have just stayed on the tank and just killed the tank first. I should know better. I will submit that, though. Without the leadership, it shouldn't be that bad to clean up. Yeah, I should have just stayed on the tank and just you know, got through him with that turn when it was open. I chose poorly. All right. I think we should be able to clean this up with troopers. Let's take a quick look at this Datacron and make sure that we're not. Dark side allies gain 15% turn meter. Attacker allies, there's no attacker allies left. The stats are just mediocre. Okay, so we should be good. Let's try to find something with some extra damage. Crit damage, physical damage. Okay. That's light side mechanics. Dark side, this got good crit damage, physical damage. That's good. We'll take that. All right. I'm using Gideon from last 3v3 to beat Jabba. Gideon from last 3v3. How are you using Gideon to beat Jabba? Like Gideon Padme or something? Gideon from last 3v3. Oh, are you talking about the Remnant Gideon? Okay. And let's start dropping some damage on Jabba here. Gotta try to get some turn meter train going. We're gonna do this. Now we gotta try to stack up as much damage as we can before Jabba gets... Oh, he gets to turn again right away. Yikes. Okay, there were my crit hits from Dark Trooper. And we are not doing enough damage here. When we get around to the next mass assist, we really have to... It really has to work at that point. Or we're going to be... Yeah, this is it. This is our... No. Good gravy, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to beat this. How does my trooper team not have enough damage to beat Jabba? Come on, guys. That's crazy. Turn meter. Okay, come on, Dark Trooper. Get in there. Do your thing. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, man. We were close. Close. Okay, double dipping. Just punches. We're not going to go for the crit right now. Okay, slowing me down. Bombs. Veers might be dead. Okay, Jabba's dead. Okay, we got it. I'm going to have to Relic 8 that Dark Trooper. He's still at 7 on this account. I've never taken him up to 8. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with Gideon. The Datacron is broken for the normal Moff Gideon. Yeah, that Datacron is pretty busted. So you're using that to beat Jabba. I've got them on defense, right? But I don't think I've got the Gideon Cron. Yeah, we don't have the Gideon Cron. So that could be an opportunity for me. Okay, let's get back in here and try to finish this up. So you're saying to use Traya here. Man, I feel like Traya does not get the job done, though. And it would be Traya, Savage, Nihilus, right? And then I don't think we use our Nihilus Cron here. We've got a Nihilus Cron, but our Nihilus is not big enough to support that. But it is a pretty good Datacron. None of us are dark side tanks. Dispel tenacity up. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Okay. We can try this. All right. Yeah, let's give it a try. And that way we can hopefully save some better stuff for the back wall. There's all the stuns. I believe that the stuns get cleared before the character's turn, right? Let's just get Watt out of here right away before he... Well, I mean, he already put stuff on Bastila too, right? So it's what it is. Okay, throw that. And then just target Basti. Okay. Sith doing Sith things. I'll try to get a cooldown increase here. I'm going to switch over. And that way when I use Nihilus's Annihilate, well, I want to annihilate Bastila. I don't want to kill her before I do. So we'll do that. And yeet. And then I think we just put it on auto, right? Like there's nothing to be gained by trying to control what goes on. The only target they can isolate is him. Execute doesn't do any good. Yeah, and see, this is the problem. This is what I thought, right? So, like, how are we going to do enough damage to kill him? Because he clears our debuffs whenever we put him on with the back to tank thing. It looks like we are working through that purple protection, but yeah, I think it does get restored by the tank tech. Yeah, so we're just kind of stuck against JML. Like we, I don't know how you beat him. I use Scion instead of Savage. I'm not sure that it matters though. I don't think Scion would matter either, because he doesn't have like a health reducing effect or a way to get rid of that. That Bastila protection is locked, so you can't remove it by, you know, using Savage's buff removal. Look at the heals he's gaining. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, when we come back in on him, he will be not in the leadership slot. He won't have Bastila's protection up, and he won't get the Wat Tambor buff. So it should not be hard to clean him up. I'll probably just bring in Fennec. You know, just bounty hunters can do good damage. They should have enough durability to withstand his damage. And yeah, so we should be able to clean this up no problem. But yeah, this is kind of this is what I thought would happen. Isolate him, kill the other guys, but then just be stuck on his infinite protection recovery. If there was a way to get through that purple protection, once that purple protection's gone, he goes down like a sack of taters. But you know, we don't have enough damage to get through that. Apparently. My Traya's Relic 3, my Nihilus is Relic 3, so I mean maybe if these guys were Relic 7 or something like that, we'd carve through him. But in this particular configuration, or maybe, yeah, I was going to say maybe if Nihilus had annihilated Wat Tambor as well, but all that gives him is health and protection, right? He doesn't actually gain like insane amounts of offense or something good. So, yeah, I don't know. It's should be fine to clean it up. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten close a couple times to getting rid of the purple protections. I think literally if I had higher relics on these guys, probably would get there. Particularly Traya. I think if she was like Relic 7 instead of Relic 3, she would probably shear that off in one fell swoop. Let's try the bounty hunters. Try to clean this up. My banners are awful. I'm flailing on banners. Let's take grief, but then let's take is there somebody that can just call more assists from Fennec? So I don't want to use the Mandalorian here. He can call assists, but I don't want to put him in. Because we just need Fennec to go over there and kick him until he's done. I don't want to use Bosk because I might want to use Bosk later for a different version of this team. I'm going to go full overconfidence mode. We're just going to put in some good bounty hunters without much recovery. And we're just going to try to get through it with damage. That seems like a dumb idea, though. I don't want to drop another battle here. So maybe we're better off just doing a good team with Fennec. Get the recovery. If I have to play with Bosk and Fennec in the same team is bad, though, because then I really don't get another team. If I do Bosk, at least I can, you know, put Mando in another team if I need to somewhere. All right, let's get a mediocre Datacron thrown in here somewhere. Defense, penetration, resistance, penetration, crit damage. This has just got defense and armor penetration. We could take that. Alright. Let's get in there and try to clean this up. Alright. Yeah, just go in. Get some kicks in there already. Oh my goodness. That is not a good sign, y'all. That is not a good sign. Her first kick did nothing. Did like 0 damage. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see how many armor shreds we can get on here. Greedo's down already. He didn't even get any damage done. Stuns. Too many stuns. Wow, the stuns are so good. Alright, some armor shreds again. Let's try to recover some things. Got the contract. Fennec should be kicking pretty hard now. Alright, let's see if we can get a turn with it where she's not stunned. I'm going to put more armor shreds on because we got to make sure that when we hit it counts. Alright, Fennec, come on. Need you to get another turn here. Oh, she was dazed. I didn't see that she was dazed in addition to being stunned. Breached. All the things. Come on, Grief. You got to get a turn, buddy. Alright, clean her up. Get him dead. Alright, we got him once. Got to wait for an unstunned Fennec again. She's dazed again. Armor shred again. She can attack now. Stunned again. Grief is ability blocked again. Okay. Okay, come on. Nope. Grief is ability blocked again. Alright. Second death is a good one. Phew! That was harder than it needed to be. Alright, Zori. What are we going to do to clean up this Zori? I want to use a simple team. Something that's not that big of a deal. Rally cry. Dispel debuffs from allies. Things, stuff, junk. Inspired. Spark of resistance. Okay. Does Zori have a tenacity down or something? That's... Why is it that we cannot use Nest? There's a reason we can't use Nest here. Nest does not work to beat this team. She's got to have something that stops Nest. Resistance have potency. Oh, that's what it is. So there's tons of potency. So we can't really do that. Does Grievous beat this without the tank in front? Can we droid this? Like, do it this way so we have less area of effect nastiness? Or is there too much recovery in that team? Okay, let me think about this. I really don't want to use something good to clean up 2 characters with no leadership. But Zori's kind of scary. So if I don't use something good, then I might end up losing the battle again, which would be inconvenient. All right, let's think about something like this, or even just Ayla or Plo or something like that, and just do Padme. Just give some courage to my guys and get it done. Let's look for something that's got some defense. There we go. Fine, just some defense. This team should be good enough to clean this up. You have Nest at Relic 7. Do you have her Datacron as well? If you do, she's really good with Ray at the moment. Maybe use her there and give your opponent a hard time. What? I feel like something went wrong there. We did the kick and got no stun. So I do have the Nest Cron, the one where Nest revives though. So is the Nest Revival Cron the appropriately good one? Because that's the Nest Cron that I have is Enfys Nest revives when she gets killed, and I'm guessing that that's not the Nest Cron that's, or is it? I mean, is that trying to kill her twice in a Traya team or a Ray team? Let's see what we've got here that would be good. Protection, health, physical damage, crit damage, light side mechanics, dark side special ability, health steal up, health, crit damage, potency, tenacity. I don't like that for this battle. I just want more health, honestly. We'll take this one. So the Datacron that I have for Nest is this one. When an attacker defeats an ally, they gain a bonus turn, which isn't helping. When Nest is defeated, revived with 100%, takes a bonus turn. That's a really good one where she revives. Do you have the level 6 attackers attack again? I don't think I have that at all. I don't think I rolled any of those Datacrons. Tank attackers take a bonus turn when they defeat an enemy. Tanks, support, and then these don't even have abilities. Alrighty, let's this is interesting. I think Nihilus might actually be easier to kill than Traya. Relic 6. So we're gonna link up Traya. And then you know, just wait for the ult. The problem is once we kill Savage and Traya, Nihilus might actually be hard to kill. Okay. Ooh, stun. Good job, buddy. See if we can get that healing immunity off of our tank. That would be nice. Yeah, well, do the ult. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I think we should be fine. We've got to have enough damage to kill him, right? No. Look at this. Nothing. Wow. So he has the like 75% less damage, or does he just have that much health? Look at this. Holy cow. I would have said, you know, I should have drained his protection, but I don't think that would help. Looks like we got him. Shock doing work. Okay. I'm glad I did that though, because if I hadn't committed a galactic legend to that, I don't know. That team is pretty rough. Maybe Bane could beat it, but I want to save Bane for the back wall, see what he's got there. All right, let's take a look for a Datacron here. What do we have that is useful? This one's not bad. Armor penetration, health steal, crit damage. It's pretty good. It's Rogue One mechanics. It's light side special abilities though, so that's good. All right, so we're gonna attack Ray first. Go for a slow reset. Then kill Cal and do normal things. All right. So attack Ray first. Okay. And then slow roll the reset. But Cal's not even going to take a turn before Nest goes again. Unfortunate. Oh, he did. He did. Okay. So he's not got the insta-kill immunity. Let's check and make sure. Get him dead. Okay, Ray's got the damage immunity locked. We'll just attack over here. Oh, wow. Okay, so Savior's popped. We'll have to be pretty careful now. Get to the ult. I think we have to be able to weather her ult. If we expect to win this battle. I think we have to do... I'm going to do the ult now. I think we could take the hit from her and then heal after. But it's kind of a chance that I'm not really willing to take, because if she hit hard enough to kill me, to kill my Kenobi, this battle would be over in a hurry. Alright, Kenobi's dead anyway. Okay. Oof. And Cat's dead. And we can't win this now. Right? We actually can't win this. Because he'll always res when Kenobi takes a turn. If we could get a counterattack on Ray, I guess that would work. Counterattack. Nope. Not good enough. All right, well, let's lock her down on 0 life. And then let's try to kill him in a way where we counterattack. She'll kill him. Yeah, son of a gun. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I guess I had to take that ult. What am I going to do now? Gas has got to be able to do this, right? I mean, even a bad gas team going in against them with absolutely no life, no protection, no nothing. I mean, Ray will get a bunch of bonus when as soon as the combat starts. Ton of defense. Looking for a little bit of protection, defense. This is good. Let's see if we can clean this up with gas. Yeah, so Ray got a little bit of bonus. Come on. Counterattacks. Bang. That was a waste of a good team. Alright, back wall. Looking doable. He does have a dash Rendar back there. He's got a dash with Nest. Okay. Wampa versus Iden. It's a known thing. The Dazes are annoying in this battle, but my Wampa so far has been able to weather the storm in this particular setup before. You know, one down. Daze is annoying. Get a purple protection back. And then basically we just keep ramping. And as soon as the scout pops his head out, we got to try to one-shot him. If that doesn't work, what we'll do is we'll save up our Womp and we'll just kill him with it. There you go. Kill him with area of effect. That also works. All right, so that, luckily we got a free win in there. Okay, so this Nest team has a Vandor Chewbacca, and the Vandor Chewbacca is insane, right? 5% max health protection per amplifier level. The damage they receive is 15% less. Non-GL is 50%. So basically, we have to have an insta-kill on this team, I think. So, can we kill this team with the bounty hunters? You know what? We got Cal Kestis. We could probably do that with Cal Kestis Jedi, right? Because we could mark out. We could mark out Dash and try to stun him and get him under control a little bit. Then execute Vandor when I get it. And then finish off the combat. Sonastaros up here. Alright, let's go back to the front. So we've still got Malgus to deal with and Malicos. Those are probably the two hardest teams. This one, 100% max health and protection, 60% offense, 20 speed. Jyn Erso's, she assists. Alright, so Bane, SLKR, and JML. So we can SLKR here. We can does it sound right to Bane the Malgus? We could try to do Bane against the Malgus. Does anybody think that sounds like a good idea? Bane versus Malgus. Let's go in here and try to get this done. Armor penetration, tons of defense. That's a Jedi one. We want to save that. This one's good for Bosk. Just need to stay alive long enough to get the Vandor killed. So let's see if we can do this. If his Dash Rendar has enough damage, could be a problem for us. Get Taunt up. Nest is somehow the weakest character? That is nonsense. Alright, we gotta call Bosk to assist because... Oh, everybody's dazed. That was stupid. That's gonna make the contract take a little longer now. 70%. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, 80. We really need to get a taunt back on this Bosk. Okay. Nah. It's no good. It's no good. We, literally, if we... The daze is what killed me. Without grief in there to clear the daze, this is going nowhere. We're done. We're done. That did not work. Would you have some time after GAC to look at my account and help suggest a new project and have a look at my mods, please? Yeah, I can probably do that. Yeah, put your stuff in the chat and we'll take a look. Didn't we take a look just the other day though, Swgoh? I feel like we looked at your account quite recently. Let's just focus on the front. I think SLKR here. I think Bane should be able to do this, right? Or does Malgus, like, just sneak out of nowhere and one-shot Bane with his big hit? Bane here? Yeah, I think we gotta try Bane here. You checked it a couple months ago? No, that's cool. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. Let's do a Marauder. Let's try to find a good Datacron for these guys. These guys. I'll take this one with a ton of defense on it. And get this to work, and then we'll SLKR the Malicos. Let's do this one first. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, buddy. Enough with your 27 attacks. Auto. Okay. And then we'll try some other stuff and try to save the JML. Maybe we got to use the JML against the Radis team? I don't know. Let's get these teams cleaned up and see where we're at. I think just typical stuff here, right? And then we'll try to Rogue One characters. We want to save that for Rogue One. I still have my Rogue One. When an attacker defeats an ally, they take a bonus turn. I mean, that's not bad. Physical damage, protection, health, defense. Okay, we could. That's a little bit of everything. It's a light side mechanic, though. Dark side. We don't want to gain turn meter. That's actually really bad for us. Maybe this one's the best. Potency, crit avoidance. Ugh. So much not good in that. I think the Nest Crown is probably the best one we've got here right now. guess we can use this one. Health, crit damage, protection. Yeah, but we don't want to gain that turn meter. That's the thing. I suppose it's not that big of a deal to gain turn meter. We'll only gain it once. No. We'll be gaining it the whole time because, like, Hux gives us advantage right at the start of the battle, right? All right, let's just take this and be done with it. Okay. Get a stun here. And then reset. And then we'll try to maintain the stun on Malicos if we can. Steal his mastery. Give me that. Give me that mastery. Get rid of that damage immunity. Don't need to stun him again yet. Take a basic because we can. Okay. Stun him again. Reset. That way we'll have the stun whenever we need it. Just do a basic to keep the taunt up. Basic. Alright. Stun. We'll just do this. Let's go in on Seer. Good. Alright, stun again. And do the ult because we can. Jump in. Bam. 4 to victory. Nice. Okay, good. Alright, this Rex team. The Rex team, I feel like we need an insta-kill on. We could use Radis here. Let's think about Radis. Because, right, as long as we get, we gotta get 5s killed first, is that correct? Let's take a look. Yeah, we gotta kill 5s first. But even if they, as long as they don't just one-shot Radis. I've had that happen before in this battle where they just beeline my Radis and just kill him for no reason. So, gotta hope that that doesn't occur. Come over here. We'll do the area of effect. Throw some debuffs. Try to hit 5s a little harder here. Do the assist. Pop the exposes. So much recovery. Alright, we can get Radis back though. Come on, get Radis back. Throw the book at him. Now we gotta carefully kill him. I suppose we could just trigger it because even if he sacrifices, Rex can't get his stats because he had healing immunity on. All right, though, we managed it. Now against his Radis, I'm gonna try to keep the Cal team separate from the Jedi Master Luke team, and I think Cal probably works better here, so we can do something like this. I think Radis lead is probably better. We'll try to keep Revan lead is better. We keep his Radis under control. Let's see what we've got for light side mechanics or anything with good stats at this point. Yikes, we're running low on stuff pretty quickly. We'll take this. Alright, we just got to do enough damage, and if we can't do enough damage, then Jedi Knight Cal has to insta-kill Radis. That will also work. They're not immune to stuns, this team, right? We can stun them. Okay. So, all in on Radis. Stuns. Buy ourselves a turn. Armor Shred? We don't need to Armor Shred him, though, but he's marked. Alright, give that over to Cal. Give him more turns. And, I mean, maybe we just kill Radis. Just with attacks. Get some assists here. Get some assists over here. Oh, Radis is back to full health. Okay. We're not gonna mark anybody. Oh wow. One-shotted my Cal. And then Luke will die. What? Oh man. Come on. I don't think I can even get through the back wall at this point. I'm running out of teams that are good enough to beat stuff. And I mean, I'll have the same problem here, right? Because this Jedi Master Luke team is pretty slow to get up and running, and the hope will potentially burn me out too. I don't know, just got to give it a try. Do this for support. Has protection. Radis is nasty with the new Datacron. Yup. Confirmed. Okay. So we'll go first to Bastila, then to Shakti. Back to Bastila. She's gonna just make sure everybody stays healed up. 85% on that ult already. Look at that. My goodness. My. Look at that. Just auto kills two of my guys. So then the question is, I mean, can Luke get rid of this lock debuff and kill anything on this team? I think the answer is no. I don't think even if he gets to the ult that he can even kill anybody. Yeah. Galactic Legend beater. Yeah, I'm just losing to Datacrons. My opponent just has like the right good Datacrons for the right teams, and I didn't do it. I didn't do the Datacron thing. So next conquest, we'll have to really dig in and try to get better Datacrons. This is insane. There's no reason to even fight this out. We might as well just leave. There are going to be no miracles. And I don't think I have literally anything left in my account that can beat that team. Vader can't beat it. Luke doesn't have enough damage. We can try it. We can try Luke. And if we get it to the point where we kill Radis, we'll just stop. We'll just stop the entire battle and let it reset. Okay. Change stance. Try to do something here. Wow. Oof. Chupio going down. Got nothing on this team. The amount of damage that they can do is insanity. It's insanity. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done with the whole GAC. We're going to clean up the last few teams and move on. Like, there's nothing to see here. Yeah, and I don't think I threw away any really good teams that would make me think that I don't know. All I used on the back wall was like the Wampa and a bounty hunter team. So it's not like I'm gonna lose because I wasted a critical team or something. Get rid of the extortion. We're losing our Grievous fast. Oof. Alright. Stay on it over here. Heal up our B2 a little bit. Let's do this, see if we can kill Newt. We cannot. We'll do this. And we're going to get rid of our extortion here in a second. Get rid of it. Okay. We're going to continue to heal up over here. Gain some protection. Get rid of Yangofet. Get rid of stealth. Okay. Something worked. Guys, we defeated a combat here. All right. Swgoh, did you put your numbers in there? Throw your numbers in chat so that we can take a look at your account here. Because this GAC is done. I'm cooked here. I'm not getting through that front wall. I'm not killing this Vandor Chewbacca team. I am fried. Let's throw Nest in here. See if Nest can beat this team. We're just having fun at this point. You've turned the corner. All good from here. I've turned the corner? On what? I got nothing to beat that Radis team, y'all. And Nest is losing. Nest is like getting beaten badly in this combat, which is... She's taking sickening amounts of damage. Come on, Nest. Is there anybody we can hit hard? Alright, back to full life for a second. We need to ramp up damage enough that when we're hitting, we're always going back to full life, and then we'll be okay. Looks like we're stabilizing now. Try to get Hux out of here. Stop the resets. Oh, come on. Nonsense. Nonsense. That was a kill on Hux. We got robbed. Hux, living with the 3% life. He is immune to being killed. Alright, there we go. And it's not ideal, but we'll end up killing the guy with the cron just from the counterattacks. There's not much we can do there. And we can lose this. So what happens in this matchup is, you know, if he gets damage over times on him and ramps up. Okay, we got the stun in on him. Good. Yeah, he can ramp damage when we're attacking him directly and get a win. This Vandor team, is there anything in my account left that even has a chance of beating this? It's kind of frustrating to have all of these relics and they don't make a team, you know? Tons of relics that do not make a team. What else we got left for Sith? I mean, we can do some kind of nonsense Sith team here. What if we did this? Well, we'd have to have Vader to stack the dots. What can we possibly pull out of our hat with this? The tank? I don't know. Let's just throw another team in here and see if there's like something we can do. Merciless. Start massacring things. Okay. Right. Wow. This is like he's got protection up. He's got like 617,000 protection up right now. It's insanity. Look at this. I'm doing 688 damage to him. LOL. Oof. One shot my Vader. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this team. Forfeit that. Son of Staros. I don't know. What do we even have here? I suppose we could take Empire in. But if we take Empire, then the stupid Cara Dune is going to go crazy on us. I don't know. We got just a whole bunch of really mediocre stuff left. Really mediocre stuff. We'll throw it in. See what we get done here. Okay. Wow, they're just taking sickening amounts of turns. See if we can knock down their turn meter a little bit here. Yeah, look at us. We're instantly dead. Nothing to be done here. Wow, we're never gonna get a turn. Is that the case? Ah, they killed Mon Mothma just with area of effect. Alright, you can do it, Cara Dune. Solo the whole team. Oh, never mind. You got rid of your potency. Yeah, this is cooked. This is a loss, guys. This is a loss. This is a loss. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Man. I could put my Radis team on defense, but I don't have that. I don't have the right Datacron for it. I don't have the Insanity Datacron. Let's take a look. Maybe I can clear this squad out. Let's take a look at Rogue One. So this has the Datacron, max health, protection. We don't have the top end. It's got potency, defense. So we can put this on our own defense. Try to upgrade our defense a little bit there. And then you said with Ray that it's a good idea to kick him out, put in the Datacron, and add Nest into this team. We'll do that. See if that adds any layers of difficulty for my opponents. All right, let's take a look at Swgoh gameplay. If you have the Gideon Datacron, no, I don't. I wish I could sell those relics that I don't use and put some, get a return on the, yeah, get them refunded. Like you cash them in, like a Datacron, and you get part of the materials back. That would be pretty fantastic. 596-229-2265. All right, let's take a look. What do you got here? The Worst Scoundrel, 10.85. So a little bit more stuff in your account than me. 4364, 17,000, 4 years old. Okay. Leviathan, Executor, Profundity, Negotiator, Malevolence. Characters, 7 Galactic Legends, Bane, Cal. What's the question? For an account like this, I literally don't think there's any question of what you should be doing, which is, as your main project, be working on the new characters for Balin Skull and Galactic Legend Ahsoka. I wouldn't be surprised if they make Balin Skull a requirement for Ahsoka, so that you literally have to build Balin's journey and then also build Ahsoka's journey. I'm willing to bet that Balin, they won't make all of the other stuff a requirement for Ahsoka, but then they'll make Balin a requirement, so you have to get his journey. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I mean, just look forward. I wouldn't go back for Lord Vader. If they make Bad Batch a Lightspeed bundle and you buy the Lightspeed bundle for Bad Batch, then, do that. But no, I mean, it looks like you're caught up with the other new stuff. You got the Gungans, you got the Bo-Katan. So I feel like that's your project. Pretty sure they confirmed he wouldn't be a requirement for Ahsoka. Interesting. I'm farming new characters that are available for farming. Well, that's what I would do. I mean, I wouldn't do something else. So you can put Kairos on them up to Gear 11, and then at Gear 11 you can even put Kairos that are required for Gear 11. So you just have them ready to go when they hit Gear 12. They can go to Relic, and then save up your Relic materials. I mean, you don't have to build other characters. You can just put those materials in the bank and start saving ahead. And then when you get your Night Trooper to 7 stars, you just instantly relic him. When you get, your Peridia Trooper to 7 stars, you relic him. You get your Morgan Elspeth to 7 stars, you relic her. So I think there's plenty to do with the current journey. You need to dip into Cantina energy for Morgan Elspeth already. So that'll interfere with your signal data purchases or farming. So, no, I would say just stay on course with the new stuff, farm your materials ahead, and don't even look for a side project. You know, I mean, if you find that you have so many materials for making relic characters that you just, you know, they're burning a hole in your pocket, you know, you could go back then and look for some other stuff to relic. What would that be? I mean, if you were to relic something out of your Gear 12 stuff. You've got Maul that you could chase. He would be worth building. You need all the Kairos for him though. Vandor Chewbacca is worth relicking. He's really nasty in a Scoundrel team. He really changes the matchup from a dash team that does nothing to a dash team that's hard to beat. So if you've got the dash Omicron, do you have the Omicron on dash? See if we can find Dash Rendar here. I just gotta look for him. You don't. Okay. Well, then Vandor's not that big of a deal. But your Maul is worth relicking. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to start relicking Sonastaros and go for Dr. Aphra, I mean, that seems like such a low quality journey at this point, though. Do not recommend. Yeah, I would only go back for stuff like Maul. Maybe Scion would be worth it. Yeah, that's it. I would just look forward with everything. Just keep moving forward. Do the new stuff. Don't like Aphra. She doesn't do much in the grand scheme. Yeah, exactly. And if you've never put the Omicron on Dash Rendar, I don't think it's worth Omicroning him. You know, build Vandor Chewbacca and Omicron the Rendar. There's better Omicrons that have been printed all over the place since then. So, yeah. No, I honestly think out of your old stuff, Maul is about the only thing that I would say you could do in addition to. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here that you could relic, but it's not helping you that much. It's not that useful. Yeah. New stuff and Maul. That's my 2 cents. Fastest non-GL character, 374, Commander Ahsoka Tano. That's good. That's fast. 370 on the Gideon. That's pretty good. I like seeing Gideon nice and speedy. 363 on Mara Jade. That's really good. That's a fast Mara Jade. I like that. 344 on Piet. 165 set. You got a lot of good mods, man. 330 on Finn. Let's see if you meet the criteria for 300s. 304 on Skywalker. Is Jar Jar still over 300? 294. Okay, so we run out of 300s somewhere in this row. 302. All right. 301. Malik. Zori Bliss. 300. All right. She's a Spartan. She's part of the 300. Grogu's also at 300. Oh, wow. Okay, so that whole row teased me. All right, so things 300 or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 32, 33. You're way over. You know, your account should have at least 22, and you've got 32, 33. So, really good mods. Nothing to see here. Protection, protection, protection. Typical stuff there. We got on Rex. Speed and health. Mixed set just to make him fast. Potency and offense. Wow, nice. Cool. Luthen. You got Luthen done already. Look at you. 310. Nice. Nothing to see here, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Work on the new stuff. Maybe look at Maul. I don't recommend other stuff. Just save your gear ahead so that every time you get one of the important characters to gear 12, you can just take them straight to Relic. My advice. Okay. Let's put it over here on the lightsaber. Switch out my accounts. Luthen is a 1 Zeta character, so I reliced him. It's not even the relicking that's the issue for me. It's the Kairos. I mean, all the new characters need like 250, 350 Kairos. It's always like a lot of Cairo. I guess it can't be 350, right? It's got to be an even 100 no matter what. So like 300 or 400 Kairos. No, it can't be. It can't be 50. I'm getting myself confused now. We got to go look. Everything that needs Cairo needs 100. So this needs 2 times 50. And anybody that needs it as a character needs 50 plus 50. Okay, so it's always a multiple of 100 then. Yeah, but these characters need so much Cairo. That's where I stumble. It's like I can build a character. It's not hard to have relic materials. I just can't keep up with the Kairos. I got a lot good stock of Kairos thanks to TB. We have Zepho and Mandalore unlocked. Yeah, Zepho gave us what, like 30 of each, 20 of each? 20 of each, I think. So it was good, but it wasn't, I mean, 40 Kairos every couple of weeks isn't bad. Okay, what we got here? We're just knocking down energy. We haven't been in this account playing all day, so we'll just get the energy zeroed out here real quick. Okay. Good. Mandalore is 50 each, and also the Mark II and Mark III currency. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a big deal. I guess we got to get to Mandalore sooner rather than later. All right, Man on Dia. 4.2 million galactic power, 1.9 in ships, 2.2 in characters. Galactic War Battles, one a little over a year old on the account. Got to be some light speed bundles in this. Radish ship, Negotiator. So you got the gas bundle, but no profundity. Oh, Executor is here. Okay, so you got Executor at 4 stars. And light speed bundles. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. He's building Wampa now. You know, I don't know what to say. I mean, this account's twice as big as mine with a Galactic Legend. I don't know that there's much use in scouting. And he's got cat. Oh, that's Fulcrum. Never mind. I thought it was cat for a second. 314. Alright, let's see how bad it is on defense. See what we've got. We've got a resistance team with no Zori Bliss. We've got a first order team with a Datacron. But no Omicrons. Traya team at gear 12. Night Sister team with the Datacron. Okay. So the Traya team with Savage gear 12 is still nasty. So how do we deal with that before we get insta-killed? I think we just take a really high damage team. Just try to do more damage to them than they do to us. It's funny, I'm more threatened by this Traya team than I am by any of his other teams. Too funny. Alright, let's try to kill Nihilus. That's good. Kill Traya. Alright. Executed. Alright, Night Sisters. Oddly enough, I feel pretty good about my troopers. My troopers are pretty weak, but his mods are, I'm hoping, not that great. 230 speed on Talzin. She won't be fat. Speed set on zombie? Question mark? 210. And 208. So we should have a couple turns, kill the zombie, kill Talzin a couple times, kill Daka, just roll the turn meter train. Let's go. Alright. Armor shred here first. Link up. Drop the bomb. Oh boy. What did I miss? There's a Datacron here that's insane. Everybody's stunned. We lost the turn meter train. Gideon's gonna die from 122,603 plagues. We've got some recovery on this team, but not if we're gonna be stunned the whole time. Alright, let's do the turn meter drain and see if we can get this back on track at all. Look at all the counterattacks. Wow. Yeah, Piet's dead on the next turn that he takes. Guess I should have drained turn meter first. Don't know that it would have helped though. Alright. Night Sisters killed me. Do I have anything with the kind of durability that I need to win this fight? Maybe Empire? Maybe? We'll try this, see what happens. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the Night Sisters are just going to get a turn and crush me, but we're going to give it an attempt here. If we can get them under control, we might be able to salvage something here. Mara Jade's way low on turn meter. She's instantly killed. Okay. Zombie's just invulnerable in this team. Look at the zombie. It's crazy. Okay. One more turn to another merciless massacre. Not even gonna get there. Yep. I don't know. Can't beat this team with a Datacron. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get through the front wall here before we throw away all of our good teams. This one we take... DL, you're not on the right screen. Oh man, come on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, reset. Man, I hate my new setup. It's frustrating. So yeah, we beat a Traya team, and we lost to this Night Sister team. It's got a Datacron here that's giving them all the Night Sister stuff. So we're not beating that team, I don't think. We've got a couple teams over here that we can try to get through. This one, tons of armor penetration, resistance penetration. So the team's gonna do damage. I think we can just wampa this, right? Like, they got a lot of damage, but I got a lot of damage in return. We get a lot of protection up there and just carve through them. Okay, we got a success. Let's look at this team. And let's take the Qui-Gon Jinn team in here, because if this team wins, then we've actually got a couple more things that we can try against that team on the bottom. Let's see. Resistance Hero Finn. Try to get him managed here if we can. Okay. One down. We'll take this. Hit the Resistance Hero Poe. Big hit. They took Mace down and made me angry. Okay, good. We get to see ships. We will take a look at ships. And this opponent has his SLKR on offense. So we should... I feel like we just lose on offense, right? There's really not much hope. We'll just take as many relic ships as we have. So we're using the Chimera fleet with all the relic stuff we can find. We'll bring Plo in on this. And I don't know. Maybe this. So yeah, we'll just use relic ships and hope that does the trick. Target Vader here. Anakin's not in good shape, but that's what it is. Okay, Anakin's almost dead. Let's try to heal him up a little bit. Get him off death's door. Yeah, we'll do this. And then we're going to have to bring in Plo. Oh. Millennium Falcon? Millennium Falcon. Here. Really? Okay. Alright, looks like we're just trying to kill this tank. Don't have target lock on anybody else that helps us get a better hit with fives. Let's do the big hit here, see if we... wasn't enough. Do the area of effect. Got Vader. That's at least something. Do that. Steal turn meter from him. Get all these buffs off... Oh, I was going to say, get all the debuffs off the boss. It's looking pretty good now. We can put the taunt back on boss. Another reinforcement from him. Ooh. Man, that Ahsoka's damaged dough. Now we get a relic Vader now. We relicked Vader, so we've got a relict Vader's ship. Put the taunt back over here. Oof. Come on, Ahsoka. Ahsoka's just nonsense. Her damage is nonsense. Alright. We win. Didn't get to the alt on our ship, but we managed to get the victory. Alright, we cleared 2 zones. Night Sisters are going to stand. And, let's try the clones here. I don't think we can use Shock T in this. I think we have to try to use 3 clones. Otherwise, we won't get enough clone turns. And even when we do get the... If we do manage to get to the aerial advantage, we're just going to be stuck behind zombie anyway, so I don't see any way this is going to work. And they're killing Rex. Why are they killing Rex? How did you get taunt? So we didn't even get the sacrifice. Yeah, I messed something up there. I got the taunt and I shouldn't have. That's a loss. The only thing we got left is the CLS team. CLS, Chupio, 3PO, no Datacron. I don't see us killing that many Night Sisters fast enough. Oh, maybe. Get some good hits in on Talzin there. Everybody's stunned now, though. Yeah, let's see if we can get Luke to do Luke stuff. We gotta kill these Night Sisters like 7 times, though. Yeah, they're getting kills on us already. We got tons of recovery. We're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. We just don't have enough health steal to get the plagues off. So, yeah, it's doomed. Alright, let's get out of here. Done. 565, it's all we're going to be able to get today on this account. That's alright. Win some, we lose some in Bronzium. Look forward to trying to get a better matchup next time. Or maybe my opponent won't play. I mean, there's a reason he's in Bronzium, so maybe that'll be it. Thanks for checking my account DL. I might put Relic on Maul when I get enough purple gear. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's probably going to wrap it up for me for the night, guys. I don't have much else to do. Did my 2 GACs. Got kind of stumped on both. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a win on one or the other if my opponents also stumble. Alright, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to my channel to watch more stuff in the future. Use the notification bell so you know when I'm doing my live streams. And join us over on the Discord. The links are up above, down below. We've got a nice community over there. I'm also going to try to take a look at the Patreon system. I used to do more stuff over on Patreon. I haven't given people a reason to want to be patrons in a while, but I'm going to try to bring some stuff back over there and make that worth people's time, so that if you all want to become Patreon subscribers, that there'll be some value in that for you. So that link is also there. Or if you just want to support me, that's also much appreciated for anybody who just wants to help me out. So appreciate that. That's going to be it for me for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next Holocron.